All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Houston Rockets Daily. It is Wednesday, September 13th. Let's move this light here. Is it on? All right. So it's Wednesday, September 13th. We have some Kevin Porter Jr. updates. But I mean, that's really it, man. If we get some people in here, what's good, Josh? If we get some people in here, I'm down to get a discourse or sorry, a discussion going. But if not, we're just going to keep it super brief, super simple because, uh, there's not too much new here. Um, so, yeah, man, we're a couple of days removed from the incident occurring. What was that, like Monday? We've learned a lot of new information. I saw somewhere today that Kevin Porter Jr. like Sunday night, smashed a laptop at a club of a DJ. I don't think that's really plays a role here at all. What's up to Noah showing the guns? What's up, Balin? I don't know which fantasy team you're talking about. It's funny because my fantasy football team is the league I did with my subscribers in fantasy football is like the one and only league I shit the bed. So we'll be fine. But yeah, what's up, Hamza? We got some new updates here. I really have not liked how social media has handled this whole situation. So let's get into some of the new information that we have learned. Let's see. Let's see if we can just pull up something on the screen here. I was reading an article earlier today uh, that was looking really, I'm not going to use the word promising, but it was definitely good for Kevin. Certainly was better than not good, but it can be a little difficult if I don't see this. I will just here we go. All right, we found it. All right. So, fantasy baseball. Oh, I had one bad game. Relax. Or one bad pitcher. All right. Here are the new. All right. Stay tuned. Listen up. All right. Multiple news outlets reported Monday that Gondrezick, that's Kevin's girlfriend, had informed law enforcement that Porter Jr. had struck her repeatedly with a closed fist and forcibly choked her during the altercation. However, she has contradicted these reports, asserting that she has not provided any verbal or written statement for prosecutorial purposes. Additionally, some reports had suggested that she sustained a fractured vertebrae in her neck as a result of the alleged assault. In response, representatives from her clarified that she had not given her consent for the release of her medical records. Instead, they claimed that information regarding her injuries may have been relayed by an officer who overheard discussions among medical personnel rather than through direct statements from the doctors treating her. Furthermore, her representative strongly refuted claims that her relationship with Kevin was abusive. They insisted that such narratives were untrue. In no way does that represent what their relationship has been. So, this is what we talked about 2 days ago. And the amount of I wasn't getting death threats, but like the amount of what felt like death threats were absolutely unreal. There were a lot of people on this channel, a lot of long-term subscribers that were very much not pleased with our last live stream. Uh, I do admit it was not the best way to put it. We got a little bit too deep into Kevin Porter Jr.'s 2019 incident. We got a little bit too much, or I got a little bit too much into her sister with Dwayne Haskins, which his death was super fishy, and it still is super fishy. And regardless, I still think Kevin Porter Jr.'s girlfriend's sister is an absolute shit show of a human being, from what I can gather. But neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. My point is, what we're hearing that she, there was strangulation and that there were, a broken vertebrae, which is like what, like the most third. See, and this is still what is so annoying about this. Nobody is saying that what Kevin Porter Jr. did was acceptable. I'm not saying, I'll stop saying nobody. I'm not saying what Kevin Porter Jr. did isn't unacceptable. I'm not saying Kevin Porter Jr. should be on the Houston Rockets. In fact, I'm saying Kevin Porter Jr. will never play for the Houston Rockets and is most likely, I don't want to say his NBA career is over, but if he actually did strangle her and he actually did break her vertebrae, I would imagine his NBA career is over. What I'm saying is we don't know facts. Nobody here knows any fact. That's the moral of the situation, or that's like just bottom line. Nobody knows anything. And in this country, whether you like it or not, you're guilty until proven innocent. Or I feel like I fucked that up. You're not guilty until innocent until proven guilty. Unbelievable. We're just getting all dyslexic here. You're innocent until proven guilty. That's the relay here. One thing I really have not been a fan of is how Rockets Twitter has handled this situation. I think it's abundantly clear that every single person on the planet, except for maybe one or two people, just because they're, born and raised wrong, every single person feels for her. Every single person. Everybody. It's not ridiculous. We're less than a month away from the start of the NBA season to talk about post Kevin Porter Jr. life. Because that's what's going to happen. Kevin will never play for the Houston Rockets again. And basketball starts in less than a month. So if you see people on Twitter talking about what do we do now, this means more minutes for Cam Whitmore. This means, maybe we should go sign up a backup guard, a veteran backup guard. How does this change the future? And you'll see people getting so upset about this. How on earth in a time like this could you bring it up? That's the reality of the situation. Yes, we feel bad for her. We also feel bad for Kevin. We feel more bad for the girl if all these allegations are true. But at the end of the day, he's still off the team. I know no official report has been stated, but that's what's going to happen. The Rockets' hands are tied right now until the NBA's investigation is concluded. And so we won't know anything for a little bit. But he will not play for the Houston Rockets, nor should he. And whether you are right or wrong on Kevin Porter Jr. as a human being and on how his tenure with the Rockets was, it doesn't matter, man. Kevin Porter Jr. is off the Rockets, and we got to figure out what's next because he was going to be a phenomenal sixth man of the year. And yes, we feel for her, and we feel for her family. I especially feel for her because it seems like her last couple of years have been a little bit of a whirlwind. But what we're hearing with these reports, she never confirmed any of this. My whole point is this dude is getting berated by anybody and everybody who will berate him. And we don't know the facts. It's just that simple. And to say comments like this, the Rockets are better off with KPJ, it's just incorrect. It's just incorrect. Innocent until proven guilty, sure, but when you have a history of being a nutcase and a multiple witness confirming it, then it's acceptable to assume he's guilty. I don't think his history has any role here. I don't think his history has any role here. That's his history. Kevin doesn't have a history of abusing women. So I don't think we can play that card here. The one incident that he was into was that he punched a girl, and it was later proven, and he was arrested and charged for punching a girl. And then it was proven that, oh, hey, this didn't happen. I will admit, and I can get what somebody, what David's saying here, where it's like, we're better off without him if these, situations continue to occur. at the end of the day, man, if Ime felt like Kevin wasn't, fit for this locker room, I wasn't fit for it. I mean, he'd be shipped out. He would be shipped out sooner rather than later. What I don't like is just this constant bashing of a guy like Kevin when you don't know. First off, you've never met him. Everybody here has never met him. And everybody is assuming what Kevin Porter Jr. is like as a human being. And I think it's, a little ridiculous. Yeah, he's crazy. He's been crazy his whole life. Oh, did you meet him? Oh, you didn't meet him. Has anybody in the chat met Kevin Porter Jr.? Because I'm sure if there's some person in this chat who's met Kevin Porter Jr., I'm pretty positive they would say he was awesome to meet. More Amen, more Cam Whitmore is one of the unfortunate positives to the situation. Is yes, now we will see more Cam Whitmore. Her sister did leak his number, which is illegal. Why is it incorrect? We don't need loose cannons like him hindering the development of anybody else, because he had never hindered anything until today. So now I can see, because of this incident, you can say, yes, obviously we're better off without Kevin Porter Jr. I mean, he's not going to be on the Rockets. He's off the Rockets regardless. But you can't tell me a 26-6 player being off your team is beneficial. I mean, that's just not true. So, yeah, maybe long term, if you think Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson, but I don't think he's going to be perfect. He's not going to. I don't think Cam's going to be incredible out of the gate. So, yeah, maybe in 3 years, but not for this year. He wasn't really hindering anybody's. Cam's 19. He rammed her car. So once again, we go back to these are just allegations. And if we want to say he's been in trouble for abusing women in the past, it's really annoying. Kevin Porter Jr. has never been in trouble for abusing women in the past. He was what is it called? Framed for, or not framed, but he was, what is the word, man? Just a simple word. Somebody said he did that. He was arrested and charged for it, and it was literally proven that that did not happen. Kevin Porter Jr. never punched a woman in, where was it, Cleveland? That never happened. Got caught with weed and a gun. There's weed right there. There's weed right here. Weed. Gun? I would love to have a gun to protect myself. Well, why would I not? It's 2023. You can have a gun and weed. I mean, maybe not legally, but a gun and weed is not enough for me to be like, yeah, send him to fucking county jail. Yeah. Can you see the Spurs giving him a shot? No way. Yeah, sexual assault and assault, good call there. Very different things. So the whole point of this stream was that everything that has been reported by the media has come out from her and said, I never said that. I just want people to understand that. And as Ruminant puts it here perfectly, Kevin Porter Jr. is not on the Rockets next season. He's not on the Rockets next season. Right? It's not going to happen. I will say 99.9% he will not be on the Rockets. And the only reason is it is 100 is because I guess technically anything is possible. I just want to end this show by saying it was come out today that she said, her and her team said, I never said any of this. I never said he choked me. I never said he broke my vertebrae. I never said he rammed my car. I've never said he's done X or Y. I've never said that we had, problems in the past. I've never said we have a toxic relationship. She literally, her and her team said this today, that nothing that has come out in the media has come from her. Okay? So that I'm just saying, you're still innocent until proven guilty. And it I I will, in the Miles Bridges situation, in what, less than 2 days, we saw pictures and videos. We literally saw less than 48 hours in Miles Bridges situation 1 year ago. We saw pictures and videos. I'm just saying that everybody jumped to the gun and pretty much wants Kevin Porter Jr. to be executed live on national TV, like murder, like literally. That's how people are acting right now, which would make sense if all this is true, right? Not like actual murder. We don't actually want to see him live get his beheaded. But if Kevin Porter Jr. is guilty and he actually, did all this stuff, yes, I agree. But we don't know that. And then today she said, "Yeah, I never said this." That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. His career is completely effed. The thing is, I don't know how Miles Bridges is currently in the NBA. I don't know how Miles Bridges is playing basketball for the Charlotte Hornets this upcoming season. What did he get? Like a 20-game suspension? What did he get? Or was it 40 games? What did Miles Bridges suspension get? I mean, it was like 40 games. I mean, there were pictures of her. There's like a ton of proof and stuff. Like his kid, called his grandma or whatever and said, daddy's beating mommy. It's like there's stuff, and it came out right away, right? Just saying, I don't know how he's in the NBA. I really have no idea how he's in the NBA. But this feels way bigger. I mean, in the media. I don't know if that's because I'm not, I've like probably never seen a Charlotte's beat writer. I don't know if they exist. I've never like met really like a Charlotte Hornets fan. I don't know if they exist. And I cover the Rockets, so maybe that's why. But a lot of people are being annoying on social media, pointing fingers at your so-called fellow fans. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how many, how many people will look like complete and utter morons if it comes out like tomorrow? Imagine you wake up tomorrow and it's like I don't even know if she a chart or drops charges, whatever, and they're seen together at Thursday Night Football. Obviously, that won't happen. A lot of people will look like idiots. So my point is, let's wait to look like idiots when we know the facts. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Obviously, we're going to keep you covered, updated on this stuff as it happens. I'm still getting Kevin's back until it's proven that he did something bad. And, honestly, it really doesn't matter if he choked her, if he strangled her, if he, broke her hand, whatever it was. If he touched her, I'm chilling. Which, yeah, got the cops called. So appears as if, but let's just wait and see, right? I am in fantasy baseball. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we'll be back here covering Rockets. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. It's just true. We'll end on this Alexandria high note. The state will pick up the charges. Yeah, I'm clearly not a lawyer, and I know nothing about the law. one quick thing on the evidence, there's still zero public evidence. So I got in an argument with a Blazers reporter yesterday. We're still waiting on evidence. All right. We're still waiting on it. There's no official evidence. You have not seen a picture of her with a broken vertebrae and with red on her neck and a broken wrist. We have not seen that. Not saying it didn't happen, just saying we never saw it. And today's stream, we updated you guys that she came out and said that I never said any of this. All of these news, all these rumors, all these reports you're hearing in the media was not from me. All right. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.